Hello and welcome to BritTwits. My name is Alex. I'm the twit of the controller, and I'm joined here by Dan, who's smiling in a mischievous manner. How you doing, Dan?
Oh, I've just been up to some mischief, mate. You know, just very excited because we're getting very close to Blitzball, so I'm very excited.
We are, and that's all you care about.
That is all I care about.
If you had it your way, we'd just be playing.
Yep.
If you subwayed this, then
I'm going to be.
Doing.
You won't see me on these recordings if there's no Blitzball.
You're going to walk out.
That's going to walk out.
I'm off.
Yeah.
So you've joined us. Dan pointed out to me this is the 13th episode. Unlucky for some. Bad news, Dan. Yuna's dead.
What?
Yeah.
That's not
Unlucky
true.
Unlucky episode. We landed on the wrong one. She's been killed.
Oh my god.
When last week, I believe, we went off to try and find Oren.
Yep.
Instead, we had a fight with some bears in a cafe.
Yeah, so Kamari found two other Ronso called Biran and
Yankee.
And
I was going to say, if you got their names wrong, I would have been like, forget Biran, forget Yankee.
Oh man, I should have done it. It would have been really good. They called Kamari small Ronso, and in response, Kamari fucking uppercut the shit out of Yankee, beat the hell out of him.
Absolutely wrecked him.
Knocked him right out, and then you had there was the announcement of the Blitzball tournament from the Maester, which was really cool. And then we found out that Yuna had been kidnapped by the Bhed Sykes.
Out of nowhere. I mean, she's so nice and trusting.
Hello. It's Roborgs.
Oh no.
Roborgs, is it?
Roborgs.
What are they?
They're Roborgs.
Salvaged by the Bhed. They are mostly vulnerable to lightning.
Why do you know that, Lulu?
Because she's kind of a boss.
Beep boop boop. Go on.
It always bugs me in games where what they mean is lightning, but they put thunder. Because thunder is sound,
the sound,
right?
Yeah.
Whereas lightning is the actual thing that will kill you. You can't really be killed by thunder.
I think you could be killed by thunder if you're of a nervous disposition.
That's a different thing. Wait, her doll's alive?
Yes, you can make it just go off and hit people of its own accord.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. I guess I never used the attack button with Lulu.
Oh, hold on. We've just made 170 gil. You know what that means?
Oh, mate, we've got to save Yuna. We can do this on the way back.
Hold on. Just quickly. We're going to make it hail quick. There you go.
I guess it pays down.
Yeah, no worries. No, I've not got time, Waka. I've got to save Yuna.
Waka, we're busy.
Take my money.
Can't wait to see a return on that investment.
Well, the thing is, he has got stuff and we can't afford it. Oh, that music feels like forever.
It's so good, though.
Whoa. Go on, get out of it.
So Sensor lets you know all their HP values as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and anything that they're weak to as
That's
well.
Really, Sensor's awesome.
There is a white magic spell called, I think, Scan,
Yes.
which is very cheap, and it basically does the same thing.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I just
You might
think
as well
that
have Sensor
having
on a weapon,
Sensor and
right?
stuff in the early game is better than...
I'm really glad they're only sending these in groups of 2.
Yeah, it would be a lot more difficult. If they'd sent like all 8 at once, this might have actually been a problem.
Right. So seeing as they're weak to electricity, we must assume that they're made of water.
Yep.
Just based on the rules of the game from the beginning.
What's up with these guys?
Oh, God. You cursed it.
They listened.
But only once they, accidentally arrived in 2s already, and might as well just file in behind. Otherwise it'd be impolite.
Exactly.
Oh, piss off.
We're expecting us.
They don't do an awful lot of damage, but you are right. If they'd sort of just made it so it was maybe 3 at a time,
Yeah. Well,
it actually probably would have been difficult.
yeah.
We don't have a healer.
It's just the sheer amount of people, isn't it? And I guess you actually say you don't have a healer right now, so it's a case of, oh crap, we might be in trouble. It is there to weaken you up for the inevitable boss, right?
Oh, I think so, because I reckon it's going to cutscene us into the boss.
Yeah.
We're not going to have a lot of choice at that point.
The Aurochs are keeping the score tied
Oh.
with some excellent defense, folks. Oh, he'll feel
bloody
that
hell.
in the morning.
Ah, but the referee doesn't call the foul. Waka's taking a real beating out there.
Still in there.
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch.
Let's go.
Well, he's always being fouled by other players.
He's always being triple teamed, and it just doesn't go well for him. Oh, I didn't realize they could have put a save spear right here, so there was literally no point in any of those fights then.
Nah. This isn't D&D.
True.
We're able to now take a long rest before saving Yuna.
Alex, everything is D&D.
Everything. In which case, yes, we should probably put someone on watch.
Yes. We need to do a D&D game.
Give it time.
We
Give
need
it
to do
time.
I love how you can update Yuna's sphere despite her not being there.
She knows what it's at. She knows what I expect of her.
She's got a lot of time just to chill out and think about what she's done.
I do remember how rough this game is in the early stages if you don't get the extract abilities before you buy the other skills.
Let's go.
Oh, come on. I would be keen to see how you make that jump, love. Oh, okay.
You
We're just
don't
simply
see her.
not going to.
She got there first, though.
Oh,
Why do
shit.
they have this contraption?
You could only have that to harm people, couldn't you?
This is my own personal protection.
Yeah, this is half the size of my aircraft
This is
carrier.
great.
Oh, good idea.
Come on, move.
We've got to move.
Probably out of power.
Lightning bolt it.
So that's how it works, right? If you electrocute it once,
Yeah. That's how we start up all of our power broadcasts. So yeah, that for sure.
just keep on using it. Joel always messes it up by throwing some water at it.
It's probably out of power.
I've just shown you that it's not our power.
Do it again. I do love that its thing is to use blitz balls at you. It's great.
That's cheeky. God, that crane's got a lot of juice. Did you see how much HP the crane has?
I did not.
The crane has 65,000.
Yeah, and all you're doing is adding more to it as well.
I hope we don't have to fight the crane after this. Oh yeah. Oh baby.
It's on now.
Activate crane.
Does the crane just pick it up and drop it in the water?
I don't know.
I really hope so.
I
because-
think it like smashes it up, I think.
Oh, it breaks off. Okay.
the thing that actually does the damage.
Yeah. 5,000 damage. Wow, it just makes it possible. That's cool.
It just wrecks it. Let's just mock it.
Spiral Cut's the worst.
That's how we want to finish it.
Overkill, nice. So what denotes an overkill? I always forget. Is it double the amount of HP it has left?
No. Basically, every single enemy in the game has a HP cap to kill it,
Yeah.
and an HP cap to overkill it. And those things are never like double or anything.
Yeah.
It's often for some creatures it's like 50 more, and some it's hundreds. But usually for bosses, it's actually quite close. It's normally only about 250 in the early levels,
Okay.
like a couple of extra hits. It's incentivizing taking the enemy out by using an overdrive at the end. So sometimes it's actually worth keeping your overdrives to boss fights, because then you can get your overdrives and you get your extra
I hope you
XP.
hurt them.
But it's not really worth doing for just your communal garden thug.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know exactly what it was.
What is
I probably could have looked it up. I figured I'd ask.
No.
There were these all bed.
Well, that's the currency of the situation, isn't it, Dan?
They took me on their ship. They even gave me food. I was kind of hoping that this was the same ship. But it's not.
You sure? It looks identical.
I wonder if they're all gone.
What happened?
Sin came up near us. I made it out okay, but I don't know what happened to their ship.
Was there anyone called Sid on that ship?
I don't know. They were all speaking that Al Bhed language.
They were speaking
mean
Al
Albed?
Bhed.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never.
They were
actually
speaking
met
that Albed language. You know, I'm only an Albed Panakan, so I had no idea what they were
So
talking
that
about.
means you're Al Bhed too, Yuna?
on my mother's side. Yes. Sid is my mother's brother. He became distant after my mother married.
Does Waka
But
know,
she
seeing how
told
much
me
he
to
hates
seek
the
him
Al
out
Bhed?
if I ever needed help.
Oh, I think that might be a
worried
central
he
plot
was-
point, is
Yeah.
that Waka doesn't know
Don't
this.
tell Waka
Oh, right, there you
about
go.
Yuna's lineage.
So
Until
you know
Waka.
Lulu's serious about this because she's leaning in at you while sighing.
Bed.
Whoa! I gotta tell Waka.
I thought I told you not to tell Waka. The game! Oh,
Oh, you mean that? Yeah, good point.
Oh yeah, that other thing that I don't give a fuck about, like, because she doesn't care, does she?
The fuck ability was that?
It's a
Oh,
spell
is this
which
the
you'll
flare?
never use ever again.
Yeah, oh, she just for flare. It's like a flare.
Yeah, she can use that ability. She could have just used Thunder.
30 seconds left. The Aurochs are launching an all-out.
Yeah, come on, lads. Little fun bit of trivia for you. Did you know that Waka is the only one that does that swim in the Blitzball?
Yeah, he actually front crawls, doesn't he? Whereas everyone
Yeah,
else
no one
is
else does it.
it's it's breaststroke, isn't it?
Oh! He shoots.
That's also, I believe, one of the only overarm scores in the game.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The Aurochs win the match 3-2.
Yes,
And
Waka.
I think their actual ability, which they can do as a team to try and score in the...
we did it! We're in the finals!
I don't know what's going on with that.
With the screens, they're weird, aren't they?
Graceful win. If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Well, he wouldn't be because he's dead, love.
Aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
It's
You
Lulu
fucking
advocating.
what?
It's Lulu advocating for throwing Chapu's corpse into the water. I don't understand what point she's making.
And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's.
You don't want to finish that sentence.
So it's heavily implied that Lulu and Chapu had a relationship of some description.
Yes. But what I think's beautiful about that is it's absolutely fine. Ooh. It's absolutely fine for Lulu to throw down with literally anyone and say whatever she wants. You can't be like, yeah, shut up, love. Otherwise she gets really angry with
Hang
you.
on, go back. You want to go up to the top of that So there's
Well,
the
could you
little
see a
thing on your
book,
left.
could you?
On your left, go back to your left. So there's probably a way up to that little platform because I think there's a box up there.
Wow.
On the top? I don't know how you get. I don't know. I might be seeing things. It's fine.
Do you mean that thing just up there?
Yeah.
That's not a chest.
Is it not? It's hard to tell.
No, it's a badly rendered barrel.
Fine. All good.
Which is our band, isn't it? Our new band name.
BRB.
Legitimately not a terrible name for us.
It's actually not bad. Like, I mean, like you think, yeah, it's terrible. We'll move on, but it's not. It's not. It's pretty good.
Okay, so
And the seminal track, not a treasure chest.
let's find out what's wrong with. Oh, he's got abdominal injuries.
He's got an owie. He got beat the. She got beat the fuck up.
The game starts in a few minutes. You sure you're okay?
This is
like
really
the chorus,
convenient
too.
on account of now they have Titus.
Almost as if he actually isn't that badly injured.
Miss me?
And he's just like, yeah, I prefer for this guy to do it, but I don't want to just say I'm not going to play.
I don't
you
want to tell
okay?
any of my other teammates to not
All
play
this because of me.
when that's exactly what I actually want to do.
Because that would be really upsetting for
Yeah.
Dato.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to tell Dato that he can't play this match.
How can you let some
Oh my! The
outbred
focus is going
kidnap-
mad on my camera. There we go.
Hey, let it go.
Let's figure it out.
Figured it out. It knows who you are and where
Yep.
you are now.
Okay,
It does.
they're trouble.
Yuna's like, but I'm out bed. Honestly, I keep saying it just because how bloody amazing the music is in this game.
It is pretty phenomenal, isn't it? Well, I think we're just about to play Blitzball.
Alex, are we playing Blitzball? Is
We're
it Blitzball
just
this
about
time?
to. Next episode, then.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So, if you enjoyed today's episode, why not give it a like and maybe subscribe? You should comment as well. Are you excited for Blitzball? Dan, do you want to add anything?
Blitzball!
Blitzball!